What is up, people? Welcome back to another video on this YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my live Legends hits, and I'm currently running this Raise Gem Root Rider army right here. Now, this video goes out to all people who are still using the Eternal Tome army. Guys, switch to this army. Trust me, it's much better. I'm going to show you guys my hits, and unfortunately today I did get one 99% time fail. However, in the last 7 days, I've only failed twice, and I'm currently resetting in the top 100. So without further ado, let's get into these hits. Okay, first attack of the day. And we have a double poison base. Now, generally, my approach is the same for these bases. I want to try and get down a poison tower. So let's see. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to redirect, make sure she does go inward. Fox, please don't die. Thank you. Maybe we could even reach that fire spitter. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Let's see here. Let's go for a little bit more value, I think. And the fox is bound to die now, no matter what. It's just unfortunate. Trigger that, maybe? Perfect. So that's looking really good so far. We'll go with the Ice Golem to distract the Expo at the start of this attack. And then all the Root Riders, the balloons, the healers, everything goes in very quickly after that. So you do have to be very on the ball. Now I'm going to go with the King. Hopefully you like the enemy King. Perfect. Troop Launcher and first Overgrowth. Let's go with our two Witches and the Poison on the Furnace. Nice, looking really good so far. Go with a Skelly there, sorry, a Super Barb there, just keep the funnel nice and tight, and I'm going to think about the ward ability right about now. Now those are being very annoying, so I'm going to actually overgrowth a little bit early because I'm taking quite a lot of damage. And let's see here, we have a nice RC ability here. Everything's looking really healthy. And let's see, we're going to have a nice Skelly spell hopefully later in the attack. Be nice if my healers could stay alive, but they are slowly dying. Let's go like this, and let's keep the King moving forward a little bit with some super barbs. How are we looking? Let's freeze that because that is a lot of scary damage. Okay, it's getting a little bit closer than I would have liked. I feel like we just got caught up in that core for some reason, but we should be good here. Pop the Queen ability. Let's see. Minion Prince is going to get frozen up. Send in a few bits to help him out. Yeah, it's not a very convincing 3-star, but that's just normally how it goes with the first hit of the day for me. It takes me a little while to warm up. But it's definitely a triple. I'm really not sure what happened in the core there. I think I just got caught on those fire splitters. And then the kind of overgrowths were a bit awkward, where like the Monolith and the Inferno was hitting my healers. So I lost a load of healers, and then the Root Riders just somehow died to I don't know what. But it was a 3-star. Let's get into the next attack. Okay, next attack of the day. Let's hope this one could go a little bit smoother than the last one. And what am I going to do here with the Spirit Walk? Let's see. Okay. I'm going to go into... Actually, it's quite awkward. I want to get this fire spitter down, so I'm going to do a redirect actually. So once we take down this mortar, I think I should be able to invis the... Actually, do I need to invis? I don't think I need to invis, right? I think she should just go in naturally. I'm going to invis because I think he's got that area baited over there. And I don't want to get too heavily baited. Let's see, give me more traps here, right? Yeah. That's fine, the Fox is alive, and we do get the Merge Cannon as well. Let's recall here. Nice, looking really good so far. So the Ice Golem, Root Riders, Warden, Healers, everything, Headhunter. Nice. Now we're going to place the King in a bit early. You want the Town Hall to lock onto my King partially, and the King can tank a bunch of damage for me. And let's go with the Witches up top here, and let's overgrowth like so. Bit unfortunate, we lost a Root Rider or two there. And it looks like the RC is splitting away from the Root Riders, which is not great. This is actually looking not too great right now, I'm going to be honest. But we will fight through. Yeah, this is really bad. Okay, here's what we're going to do then. I hope that the RC can turn around. Okay. This one's going to get a little bit close, I think. Let's see what we can do though. I'm going to be on the ball here. King ability, I want things to go inward, not outward. Queen ability. Come on guys, take out that mortar. The mortar is really, really scary. Yeah, we're good, I think. Alright, there's no way. Actually, hold on, maybe there is a way. It just looks to me as if there's quite a lot of stuff alive, enough stuff that we should be able to get through the base. Yeah, a bit unfortunate there that my my RC decided to split from the main pack. It obviously forced a freeze spell, and then she barely got any value whatsoever. She obviously ran out in front with the spear, and then we lost the fox, but it's a triple nonetheless. Let's get into the next attack. Okay, next attack. Fingers crossed nothing will go wrong with this one. And let's see what we can do for this base. I've got a feeling they have fully baited the mono entry because that looks like way too much good value right there. That they're giving out for free. I'm actually going to enter like this and, you know, kind of to the side of this rage compartment. Because hopefully I should be able to avoid maybe a couple of the traps that are more directly in front of this rage tower, if that makes sense. Tell you what, that crush mortar at the start of the attack is going to be very annoying, but let's see. Going to double down here, taking a bit of damage that I don't really want to take. And let's see here, how are we doing? We're looking okay still. A little bit risky there. Rage tower triggers. She's going to kill the queen, find the nado. That's really cool. Okay, perfect. So let's go right into this town hall then. With the ice golem. Oh gosh, I'm panicking a little bit. Okay, yeah. Yep. That's a lot of damage. Just keep an eye on it though. Yeah. How is the minion prince still alive as well? Yeah, it's fine. How is the minion prince alive? Okay, and I'm going to overgrowth. Second time, I'm going to go like this actually. I'm going to freeze because I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm very scared. Let's go king ability. Okay. How are we looking? Not looking too great. That crusher mortar right at the start is a really, really good bait. And oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. No, it's one of my first fails in a very long time. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. The king is on the wrong side of the map. My goodness, this attack is really bad. Come on, rage up my giant. Come on. There we go. Giant's raged up. Come on, giant. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, no, 99. That crush mortar at the start literally crushed my dreams. God damn it, man. How? Wow, okay. Well, next attack then. So unfortunately I did get interrupted for this hit here. So I've decided to get into the replay and just do a voiceover for this hit. I've attacked this base many times before, so I was even debating not including it, but I thought I'd just show it for the sake of showing it. Now, my approach for these Rage Tower compartment bases is pretty streamlined now, and I think it's very strong. The general idea is that you don't want to try and Spirit Walk one of the Rage Towers. You want to Spirit Walk one of the corners where you're not going to expect the base to be. You simply want to get the path into a Rage Tower, not directly into a Rage Tower, but from the side with the Root Riders. Now, I think I demonstrated how to really attack these Rage bases quite well in this attack. So I'm going to show you guys, try and explain to you guys exactly what I was doing in this hit. So I went into this monolith. Sometimes I get this mono down, and this mono, I'm not going to lie, it caused a lot of problems for me. This Fire Splitter and mono sniped a lot of Root Riders, which is a bit unfortunate. Sometimes the RC gets it, sometimes she doesn't. Now, as you can see, I'm starting my king at the top side of the base. I just panned out of it. Whoops. Anyways, the Furnace and the mono, I think, took out a Root Rider there, which is a bit unfortunate. And then just in a second, we find the Nado as well. So the king is now really separated from these Root Riders, which isn't great, which is why his ability is forced. Now, I'm using my first Overgrowth on the Town Hall always. I'm using my Warden ability to get through the first Rage Tower. Now notice, because I went from the side entry with the Root Riders here, my king was able to tank the rage damage from the ricochet cannons. Okay, I hope that makes sense. If my Root Riders went directly into that Rage Tower, all of my Root Riders would take the damage. However, I was able to spread the damage between my Root Riders and my king in that situation so that they did not get overwhelmed. Then my second Overgrowth is always the same, just cover the whole backside of the Rage Tower. And because the corners of these bases are just so, what's the word? There's nothing there, right? There's nothing in the corners of these bases. Normally it's like 1 expo or something like that. You can simply go around the base before this Rage Tower wears off, and as you can see, I'm right in front of this Rage Tower now. I freeze it. You know, it's just too late for this Rage Tower. I've got so much stuff alive. Unfortunately, I think my Warden got sniped there. You know, a couple of roots went down, but it is a 3-star. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a guide on different spell towers sooner than later. But yeah, apologies for the no live commentary for this hit. But we did get the 3-star, and I hope that the voiceover made up for it. Next base, and we have a double rage ring base. This style of base is becoming really common right now. And where am I even going to Spirit Walk? There's not a whole lot of options. This base is really well built because there's like 5 Spirit Walk options. I'm going to try and get this mono down, however. Let's see what we can do. Please go inward. Okay, we're going to probably have to recall. Sorry, not recall. Redirect. Oh no, she goes there anyways. Christ. Fox, come on. Okay. We're looking okay now. This mono's not exactly high value, is it? But it's the best Spirit Walk that I could find that wasn't a little bit too risky. Let's see. It's poison. Let's just recall here because we're not going to get any more value there. And I'm going to go right into this air defense. Head hunter on that king quickly. Nice. King, please. Let's see, let's go with an Overgrowth like this. Oh, you're joking. Okay, how are we looking? Oh my goodness, there's spring traps everywhere. There's a whole lot of damage. I'm going to go Warden ability now, actually, because lots and lots of scary damage there. And I want to keep everything nice and healed up. Let's go for another Overgrowth on this Town Hall. That's actually a bad Overgrowth. I shouldn't have Overgrowth the Town Hall twice, but... And I'm hitting all the baits right now. Oh boy, here we go. I think we've got enough force. I mean, we have all hero abilities. Everything should get healed up fairly nicely before we get into this, the back end of this base. Let's see, let's keep this funnel tight. Go for the Town Hall, somebody. Let's go King ability. Queen ability. Yeah, this one's smashed. Although it looked really well built, like there was barely any Spirit Walk options. I think I found the best Spirit Walk there, right into that mono. So yeah, it's a triple. Man, my attacks today have been pretty poor. I'm in a bit of a rush today and trying to get these hits done whenever I can, but it's no excuse. I should be doing better than that. But it's a 3-star. We've only lost 1% actually, to be fair, but still disappointing. Let's get into the next attack. Okay, next attack, a little bit later in the day. Now, I have seen this base many times before, and I'm going to go for a little redirect like so. Hopefully it's not fully baited or anything like that. Please, please, please. Thank you. Now, if she doesn't get the mono down, it's not the end of the world. I'm going to use an invis like this just to try and push her into the mono. Oh, wait, never mind. Guess not. Okay, she's going back to the monolith, which is really good. I'm going to go a little bit greedy here. Maybe it'll backfire on me, but I'm going to try and get this mortar down. Yeah, we're definitely going to get that mortar down quite comfortably. So, this is a really good setup. I've attacked this base many times now, and I'm not going to lie, my brightness is really low right now. I can't really see what I'm doing. It's a little bit later in the day. I've been quite busy in these recent days, but I'm still trying to keep up with these daily uploads. But it's becoming a little bit hard recently. I will try my very hardest, of course. And let's see, how are we doing here? The king going inward is not ideal. And there comes the CC. Okay. Headhunter for you, and let's go with an overgrowth like this. As usual, warden ability here. And let's see, let's go. Let's chill actually for a moment here. Let's freeze the town hall because the town hall's scary. Pop the king ability, just get through the rage tower a little bit faster, and we are looking really good here. Everything's like full health. Let's poison. Let's skelly spell on that back end. Pop the RC ability here, I suppose. But yeah, this is definitely a 3-star. I've attacked this base many times, and that RC value is just way too good for, you know, this attack to fail. Now, what you don't want to do on this attack is go into the town hall. On this base, you don't want to go into the town hall. You do normally want to go into the town hall with this attack, but on this base, there's just way too much damage right at the start. You're going to get overwhelmed no matter what you do. Because you have the CC, you have double splitter, you have the rage tower. I think there's a ricochet and an arch tower there as well, right? But anyways, it is a 3-star. So pretty happy with this one, pretty much crushed. Let's get into the next attack. Okay, next base, and we have a double poison base. Now, this base used to give me a bit of trouble with these poison towers. How did I attack this base? I can't even remember. All I remember is that this area is baited to absolute crap. Of course, we want to get into the second ring of defenses. And I'd ideally want to do that like naturally, where I don't need to use an invis to redirect the RC, but I think I'm going to have to invis the wizard tower here, just to make sure that she does go in and break the ring of defenses. Otherwise, we won't have a funnel with the root riders, and that is that's trouble. So yeah, let's see. I'd love if she would maybe take down that fire spitter. That would help with my path a little bit. Perfect. Well done, RC. And let's see, we'll get this builder hut down. And we'll start the RC up. Sorry, the queen nice and early, because we want her to form the funnel. We need her to break this kind of outer ring of defenses. Let's give her an ice golem as she potentially moves into that ricochet cannon. And how are we looking here? Let's go with an archer here, just take that down. And let's see, don't get locked onto RC. Good. Let's go ahead, let's overgrowth with this and this. Okay, so we're looking good. I'm just going to keep an eye on that furnace because it can be really killer. I think we're looking okay. I'm pretty sure it's only taking out like archers and stuff right now. Good. I'm going to get ready with the warden ability sooner than later. I'm going to put the RC ability right here actually, because I want her to turn in and grab the town hall for me. Let's go with the warden ability now, and let's overgrowth like so. Nice. It's looking really strong. Everything's still nice and healthy through the base. This poison tower and the mono on the back end is going to do a lot of damage. So I do want to keep my RC alive for that. Let's try and keep this funnel nice and tight with the super barbs, and we find the nado early on, which is quite nice. I'm a bit worried my RC is going a little bit crazy here. I'm going to put the king ability now, push everything into the base, and I'm going to freeze this minion prince because the minion prince and the monolith is quite scary. 2 super barbs on that mortar just to clear that quickly, and an archer to help clean up. As I said, the poison tower is going to do a lot of work for the defender here, but we have more than enough power. We have the king who's like full health. There's only Ricochet kind of left, really. It looks like we are going to lose the RC, but it's another 3-star. I'm definitely feeling refreshed after my hits early on today. They were not very clean, but I think I just need to take that time to warm up. Unfortunately, as I said, I don't really have a lot of time to do that right now, but anyways, all of the one more hit to go. Let's get into that hit. Okay, final hit of the day, and we have a scary double rage base. Now, let's see what we're going to do here. This section is going to be baited, so I'm not going to go into there. Where am I going to go into? I am going to go into this expo up here and hopefully take down some of the rage tower. Let's see what I can do. We find some Teslas, which is fine. A little bit, I mean, actually, to be fair, it's probably better to just get the Teslas out of the way with the RC. The path here is pretty clean, I think, and I should be able to get the fire spitter down quite comfortably. Fingers crossed he goes inward here. Okay, maybe she goes in after this. I don't think I'm going to spend an invis to redirect her at all. Come on, Fox. Come on, Fox. Well done. We do lure the ice golems, which is nice. I'm going to lure the ice golems over to this section here. Do not follow the archers, RC. Ooh, close one there. I'm not going to get greedy or anything for this. Let's go with a Valk here. Just take that down. Okay, let's see here. Okay, bang, bang. Okay, let's go into this rage tower once it's cooled down. I'm going to take my time. We shouldn't run into any time issues with this one. Never really run into any time issues. Generally, with this strategy, it's possible, of course, but it's unlikely, I feel like. And we should be able to get this Gigabomb out of the way nice and early. I'm going to overgrowth early just to deny any value to the hook tower for now anyways. And let's see, I'm actually a little bit cautious here. I'm going to go ahead and skelly this mono and the merge cannon because, yeah, as I said, I'm a little bit cautious. I'm going to heal up the RC's Fox right about now, so I want to keep that intact ideally. Let's see, what should we do? Let's go ahead, let's overgrowth this entire rage tower. We'll come back to it at the very end of the attack. Don't think I need any hero abilities at the moment. Use a super barb up here, just kind of for the sake of using a super barb, right? We want to get the cleanup going. We still have a minute, as I said, no real time issues. The only issue I'm seeing here is that my healers are not really playing ball with me there. They're kind of just running away, and the warden is in a very poor spot, but I'm going to use my king ability. I'm going to force everything back into this rage tower. We'll just freeze this this compartment there. Super barbs on the outside of the base, and this one is absolutely smashed. So my final 3 hits of the day were really clean. I apologise for the slightly rusty hits at the start of the day. Yeah, overall I'm pleased with my my performance today in Legends. We had that one time fair, which was a bit unfortunate. I mean, that crush mortar at the start of the attack literally killed everything. Forced my warden ability earlier. Anyways, let's just get into the let's get into the recap for today's hits. Let's go. Alright then, that's all of our hits done for the day. We're currently sitting at rank 55 in the world. There's 9 hours left in this Legends day, and no, we didn't get perfect today. We had the 199% time fail. However, my defense has made up for that. We did get 199% time fail on my end, which means I'm not going to lose any trophies today, but at the same time, I really doubt I'm going to gain any trophies. We currently reset around about the top 100. I think it was maybe like 98 or something like that. So probably from a +0, we'll lose maybe 100, 200 rankings, just like that, which is a bit unfortunate, but we're going to come back stronger. We still got a week left in Legends, in this Legends season, so I'm excited to see what I can do. Hopefully we can get that top 100 rank. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you subscribe. I'll be posting daily, hopefully at 16 UTC every single day. I'm struggling a bit because I'm a bit busy at the moment. But anyways, that's all from me today. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.